Hello and welcome. My name is Christina from Empowered Creator. I am a mindset and conscious manifesting teacher and coach, and this is my YouTube channel. Here I talk about all things law of assumption, mindset, conscious manifesting, the quantum universe, and a lot more. And my goal is to simplify everything without the fluff. So if you guys like this content and you would like to see more of it, I would love it if you would subscribe to this channel, comment on this video, like it, share it, and stick around. Also, if you need help with your specific situation, I offer one-on-one coaching as well as custom subliminals for whatever needs you may have. I also have some self-study courses about manifesting your specific person. So if you're interested in any of these services, the links are below in the description box. Click on them and they're going to take you to my website. With all that being said, let's dive into today's video. In today's video, I want to talk to you guys about the one thing that so many people are missing when they're consciously manifesting. And that one thing is that you're not actually missing anything. And I'm going to elaborate on that and I'm going to explain exactly what I mean. So this is what I'll be discussing in today's video. Stay tuned. So if you ask me what is one of the most common mistakes people make when they're manifesting, I would tell you that they're viewing their desire, they're viewing their manifestation, they're viewing the manifestation process itself from a point of view of lack, from a place of lack, from the place of I am missing something. Well, of course, in order for a desire to be born, you need to be perceiving something as missing from your life. You need to be perceiving something as lacking or as needing change. So you're missing the ideal situation, the preferred situation. Yes, I agree on that. However, beyond the level of desire, beyond the level of the desire being born, you want to start seeing yourself and your manifestation and as such the whole manifesting process as a process of completion, as a process of fulfillment, not as a process of I'm doing something to get something because I'm missing it, because I'm lacking it. And in fact, if you ask me what is the one thing that so many people are missing when it comes to conscious manifesting, what is the missing link, is the realization that actually you're not missing anything. And I know it sounds contradictory, but it's only contradictory if you are viewing things from the point of view of the 3D. If you're looking at the 3D, if you're looking at conditions, if you're looking at circumstances, giving them power, making your circumstances or your past defining factors in getting your desire, then yes, you are going to be perceiving your desire as missing and lacking from your life. If on the other hand, you raise yourself and your consciousness a little higher to the level of your higher self, and you stop paying so much attention to circumstances, you stop paying so much attention to the 3D, then you will realize that you're actually missing nothing. Everything is in your consciousness. It's already contained within you. The answers, the guidance that you need are already contained within you. The fulfillment of your desire is already contained within you. Just as you're able to imagine and perceive the lack of your desire and the missing of your desire, you are also able to imagine and perceive the fulfillment of your desire. They both come from your imagination and from your perceptions and from how you perceive the reality around you. If you perceive whatever it is that you want as missing from your life, then yes, you are looking at things from the 3D perspective. And yes, you are observing that this thing or this person or this desire is missing. And as such, you may be perpetuating the lack of it or them. On the other hand, if you align with your higher self, if you start fulfilling yourself from within, if you start experiencing, allowing yourself to experience the fulfillment of your desire and the contentment that comes from that, and if you allow yourself the realization that you are already whole and complete and fulfilled, and that everything you want, everything you've ever desired is already contained within you, then you also realize that in reality, you're missing nothing. In reality, you're already whole and complete. And it doesn't mean that you don't set your intentions. It doesn't mean that you don't do your techniques if techniques help you. It doesn't mean that you don't do your inner practice. But what it does mean is that you do all this from a very, very different point of view and a very, very different perspective and a different outlook on life and the world. And that helps you immensely because instead of spiraling by looking at the 3D and looking at what is lacking and what is missing, you're instead looking at your higher self. You're instead looking at things from the point of view of your completion and your fulfillment. And so your manifesting also comes from that perspective and that point of view. You already feel yourself to be fulfilled in your desire. You are fulfilling yourself from within. You are experiencing your desire from within. You're enjoying it. and you're granting it to yourself because you know and you realize that it's already contained within you. And that this has always been the case. There has never been even one moment where it hasn't been the case. It's always been like that, it is still like that, and it will continue to be like that. All you need is to bring your consciousness to align with that perspective so that you can actually see it, feel it, and embody it. And so once you do align with that, you realize that what you've been missing this whole time is that nothing is really missing. It's a very important realization, it's a very important aha moment, and it can very well be a game changer in your manifesting practice because you go from the state of lack to the state of having. You go from merely having a desire and hoping that it might be fulfilled one way or another to knowing that you have your desire and that your desire is done. It has been given to you, and so you now in turn are granting it to yourself. And as such, you are fulfilling yourself, and as such, the 3D, which always mirrors you because it always has to mirror you, is also going to mirror you in your completion, in your fulfillment, and in showing you your manifestation in the physical world, the world of the senses. So this is the change in perspective that a lot of people need as perhaps the missing piece in the puzzle of their manifesting. And once you drop that idea of you missing anything, and you realize that in actuality you don't miss anything, you miss nothing, then the whole game changes, the whole perspective changes, the whole point of view from which you're manifesting changes and becomes natural, easy, effortless, and so on. With all that being said, I'm going to wrap up this video here. I intend that this has helped. As always, I very much appreciate you guys being on this channel, watching this content. I love making this content for you. And as always, I look forward to seeing you all at the next video. Until then, take care and bye-bye.